Kurnia Pho is a popular guy at Virginia's Old Dominion University. He graduated some years ago, but walk around campus with him and you stop every few minutes as he greets friends. He's the founder of Global Student Friendship, an organization that serves international students.
When we moved to the US, I asked God what He wanted me to do here. I didn't have many things that I could give or share. The only thing that I could share was my love, attention, and commitment to serve others.
As an international student himself, Kurnia knows the challenges these students face oceans away from home. They're some of the brightest in their fields. They arrive in the US with their luggage and dreams of a promising career, but that's all they own in this new land. The majority of them don't even have any local connections to help them get settled. That's where Kurnia and Global Student Friendship come in.
Kurnia arranged for a family to host me for a week and to introduce me to this university.
We contacted him and he provided some furniture. It's not about furniture, but at least you feel more like somebody's looking after you.
They do everything, from providing furniture to calling utility companies. They even set up social outings to help them become familiar with their new town. But Kurnia doesn't do this alone. There's a whole community serving international students.
We like to meet them at the airport, find out what their needs are, and we want them to come into our home, so we mobilize the Christian community to open their homes to welcome internationals in.
Kathy and Rich Hardison, they love international students. They open their home to these students year-round. And now they're in the process of building the Global Friendship House to assist even more international students and their families.
It is the Great Commission that Jesus gave us to reach the nations and disciple them. But we are the #1 place in the world where students want to come to study.
The latest figures show the number of international students hit a record high last year with over 820,000 enrolled in colleges and universities. Most come from China, India, and South Korea. But there's also been a large increase in students from Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and Brazil. Altogether, they're contributing nearly $25 billion to the U.S. economy through tuition and living expenses alone. American universities overall have alumni in nearly every country and territory in the world, increasing the potential impact of each student's experience while in the U.S.
Christian in Iran is minority. I didn't have opportunity to communicate with them and know more about their beliefs. So it was a very nice experience here, communicating with Christian people. And
Kurnia is so nice to us. His work is beyond the lines of religion or any caste and creed.
The majority of these students only spend about 2 to 6 years in this country. It's a relatively short time, but it's long enough to establish long-term relationships. Oksana Nosova is one example of the long-term impact of this basic but crucial interactions. She lives in Russia now, but she comes to the U.S. during the summers to volunteer with international students.
God had a plan when He brought me here all the way across the ocean, so I will meet Him here. And then later He had a plan to use me so I could help other international students who will come here because I can totally relate to them.
It's very much like the ministry of Jesus. So we just say we're turning foreigners into friends who become followers of Jesus.
They will be the world leaders someday. They will be the future leaders in their countries.
Global Student Friendship is sowing seeds here in America, hoping to shape the future of the world one relationship at a time. Mayra Alejandra, CBN News.